Well, hello, all you gorgeous creatures. A beautiful day here in the neighborhood. And I want to talk to you about breaking your brain. That's right, breaking your brain. You know, sometimes after you reach the age of 50 and up, you tend to get really stayed in your habits. In fact, you just love doing the same things over and over again. I know I do. I actually sometimes get a little panic attack if I have to learn something new, or every time they change the programming on my iPhone. Don't you hate that? You just learned how to figure the damn thing out, and then they go and they change the settings, or they change where the instructions are or the buttons. You know what? As much as we hate that, there is nothing better for our brains, especially after 50, is to break it. That's right. It's to struggle, to moose through these things, to be frustrated, and to learn a new path or a new way. But from what I'm told, you know what happens when you do that? You know, when you force yourself and you have to learn something or a new pattern, your brain actually creates like new neural pathways. It's almost like not regrowing, but rewiring it. It's like putting in new circuits. Like in your house, you go out there and you switch the circuit breaker out, or you put a couple more in. Actually, it's like putting a couple more in. I'll give you an example. A couple years ago, I was moving. I had just retired, and I'm like, you know what? I could use a little extra money here. So I decided to take a full-time job from home, so I could still do what I had to do, still take care of my loved one, and, get ready for moving. So what did I do? The only thing at the time that was hiring, and this was just post-COVID, I think. Yeah, post-COVID, was AT&T. AT&T, and it was a technical position, and it's one of their agents. So the training nearly killed me. It was learning all these technical programs. They have, 7 or 8 master programs that, first of all, you have to juggle and volley back and forth on your computer. Once you figured out what the problem was, or no, you don't even know what the problem is. It's like you start somewhere and that you go around until you may have found a solution. And I had to learn all this remotely. See, I learned best by having someone right next to me, and me having to ask questions, or I ask questions, or they point and they show me, and I'm good. The worst way for me to learn is to read directions. How about you? You ever read directions? Some people love it. They could sit down there and they go in order, boom, 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 they check things off. I look at any set of directions and my eyes just blur. I start to break out in a sweat. I'm like, oh God. I just don't learn well that way. Well, tough cookies, right? I had to learn that way, basically. And it was difficult. Every day I complained and I moaned and I groaned and woe is me. And it was the hardest thing that I ever did in my life. Now, mind you, I started the business from scratch 40 years ago and operated for 30 years straight successfully on my own. No loans, no nothing. But learn this program, be an AT&T operator, try to figure tech out. It nearly killed me, but you know what it did? I swear, after that, first of all, I felt kind of proud that I mastered it. No, I didn't master it. I just went through it. What I did master was myself and my fear of like just turning around and screaming. And I learned something. I learned that I could learn again, and it felt good. I didn't feel as sleepy or tired or dodgy or stodgy, I learned a lot. And I could also diagnose what tower was giving your cell phone problems. That's pretty big. So you're saying, all right, I don't want to do the tech. I'm not there, or I don't really do that. Well, I'll tell you one thing, one tip right now that you could do today that'll rewire and rework and add some new circuits in your brain. And you know what that is? Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Brush your teeth using your opposite hand. I just tried that today. It's not easy, but it'll be worth it. You'll feel like you want to rush through it. Oh no, it's no good, or this or that, or maybe you'll just do one tooth. Try it today. Try it every day. Let's build some new circuits, right? Or let's put some new circuits in there. I promise you, you'll get a benefit from it. All right, you promise you'll try me? Make a comment below if you try that today. Share with everyone. Also, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. It would help me out. I am growing the channel. So help me out with liking this video and subscribing. And remember, just when you feel like giving up or stodgy or doing that same old thing, all right, you don't have to apply for a job with a big tech company. Figure out the settings on your phone, or figure out how to use the camera on your phone, or brush your teeth with the opposite hand.